Thanks, Annette, for joining me today and letting me have a little chat to you. I know that we've worked together before, so I really, really appreciate your help and having you here today. So we're going to have a little bit of talk about meditation today, and I would absolutely love if you could just tell the girls a little bit about what you do to start with. It'd be fantastic.
Okay, a little bit about me. All right. Well, I'm actually a registered nurse. I've been nursing for about 30 years. I got into meditation about 16 years ago. And the reason being was that I was searching for something. I didn't know what it was, really. I didn't know what it was. But someone actually gave me a book and I read that. And then I joined a meditation group. And that's how it started for me. So, yeah, all those years ago. And since then, I've sort of been practicing on a daily, I practice on a daily basis. I do it every morning. I used to, once upon a time, I used to do it morning and night.
Yeah.
But I use my meditation throughout the day as well. So if I come up, against something that I'm, something that's quite difficult, I'll be using my meditation techniques. And there are so many techniques, so many different techniques. So if something doesn't resonate with you, then there's always something else you can try. So, yeah.
And that's the beauty, that's absolutely the beauty of it. Now, I know meditation, you do a lot of meditation, and I know that you have different areas that you do different things in as well. So you want to tell us a little bit about that as well?
Oh, yeah. So I own my own business, which is just going through a name change. It's innerpeace.vision, which is probably the background, but it's all about energizing you. So it's called Energized You. That's my business. And incorporates meditation, also EFT, which is an emotional freedom technique, which shifts energy. Also do a little bit of sound healing as well, hands-on healing, a little bit of Reiki as well, heart math techniques, which I love, and I also bring that into my meditation. And the teachings as well. So I use the teachings that I've used in meditation, so the Dharma, Buddhism. I'm not actually, I don't say that I'm a Buddhist, but I use those teachings as a background. That's forms my basis, really. So I use that, and different styles of techniques. And
I know, very, very talented lady and a fantastic healer too.
Yes.
As I know, because I've had experience with you in that area as well. So thank you. Let's talk a little bit about meditation and how that can actually help chronic illness, because I know that with your nursing in that is a passion of yours, because that's where you're actually, based in around.
Yeah. Yeah. So my main part of the main thing I do in nursing now is actually palliative care. And so I work with a lot of chronic illness. And I use techniques, a lot of breathing techniques that I bring in and help people through. So people suffering from coronary obstructive airways disease, I help to increase their breathing capacity, so that, using meditation and mindfulness breathing techniques, so to help that breathing capacity, that increases that. So that's very helpful. Also through pain management techniques as well. So headaches, all those, pain within the body. So yeah, I can sort of, and I do a lot of work with chakras within the body, so energy healing within the chakra system.
Yeah.
So
that's one of the reasons I actually I've been meditating for years and years and years. Anxiety was the first thing that
anxiety, absolutely,
hit me off.
That's on the list, actually. I should have said that straight up, but that's actually, that's one thing that is so obvious that it's too obvious, because everyone has anxiety or some level of stress. So yeah, absolutely.
Well, when I started getting back into meditation just in the last 5 or 6 years, it was to do with pain management.
Yeah.
And you don't realise how much that meditation and breathing exercises and everything can really bring your pain levels down and make them so that they're controllable. So, you know, I think that's absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
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 Do you want to talk about some techniques that can help? Because I know that some of our ladies that we've got happening, you know, their mobility isn't probably as good, or the way that they can move isn't as good. And I know that there's different techniques for different people. You know, if they can't do it one way, they can do it certainly another.
Yeah.
So you want to talk a little bit about on that?
So you want to go through a breathing technique?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So you want to do one? Yeah, okay.
Great.
So the first very simple one is just getting into a position to start with. Mm-hmm. So you, like at the moment I'm sitting in the lotus position on my meditation cushion, but for someone with a chronic illness, obviously that's not going to be an option. So sitting somewhere comfortably in a chair with your feet flat on the floor. Mm-hmm. And people with chronic illness would probably have to lean against the back of the chair, which is fine. But you know, if you don't have to do that, then sitting up without that is great too, because it helps with that natural curvature of the spine and opens up the energy channels within the body. So if you can sort of maintain a position, put a little cushion up underneath your backside just to prop up your bum, and that again helps with that natural curvature of the spine. Yeah. So just sitting nice, not rigid, just a nice, gentle, relaxed sort of seating position. And holding your hands, I like to cross my right hand over my left and just pop my thumbs together. And during meditation, sometimes our thumbs will actually be quite firm if there's tension in the body. So through a technique that I'll show you in a moment, just it'll allow you to just back that off, because you become aware of it as you're going through the meditation. So yeah, I like to do that, and it sort of brings that whole energy. It's sort of like a circular energy that goes throughout the body. Another way is just holding your hands on your knees with your palms up, and just opens up that energy. Yeah. So whatever's comfortable for you, really, whatever's comfortable. So I'm just dropping your shoulders. Just a little like to go. Most people walk around like this half the time. Yeah. So just drop your shoulders, and that again, that just opens up the chest straight away. As soon as you drop your shoulders down, relax your shoulders, it opens up your chest. So someone who has chronic illness, who has difficulty with their breathing, so if they have chronic obstructive airways disease, will be walking around trying to get that extra air into the body. So they'll be hunched up. So just relaxing your shoulders down. And just you can either keep your eyes open, or if you like, you can close them. It's entirely up to you. What I like to do is just concentrate on an area at about a metre in front of me on the floor, and just looking down the bridge of my nose at that point on the floor. So we'll just start with breathing. Mm-hmm. So breathing, we never, as you know, we walk around all day, we don't actually breathe properly. We breathe probably up to here. Instead of taking a nice big belly breath and bringing the air right down into the belly, we tend to just breathe to here. So that's very, very restrictive. It doesn't fill all the cells within the body with oxygen if we're only breathing to here. But if we're bringing it right down into our belly with each in-breath and out through the nose. So you can breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. So I'll just talk you through it. So just, you can feel the air coming in through your nose, hitting your nostrils. You can feel it hitting the back of your throat as well, and going deep down into your lungs, and trying to bring it right down into the base of your lungs, down into your belly. And you can feel your belly rising as that breath comes in. So a nice big deep breath. It's not a forced breath. It's just a nice easy breath in and then out through your mouth. So coming in through your nostrils and then out through your mouth. You can feel it coming in, feeling your lungs going right down into your belly, and then out through your mouth. And you'll notice that when you're breathing, there's actually space at the end of the in-breath, and then there's a space at the end of the out-breath before you take another breath in. So it's almost like a pause. And breathe out. And then there's a pause before you breathe back in again. And that's just becoming very aware of your breathing. It's very simple. An awareness of your breath, wherever you're placing your awareness in your body, is where you're actually placing your energy. And I actually like to try and keep count. And sometimes it's a bit hard if you're just starting, but I use my hand to keep count of 5 breaths in and out. 1 breath is in and out. And I'll just count with my fingers, just keeping track. So that's 2. That's 3. And I mean, you can go as quickly or as fast as you like, but I mean, the slower you go, the slower you're slowing your body down, you're slowing your mind down. That's 4. That's 5. And then just start over again. Do another round if you want, a 5 in and out. We can go on to another step, which I really like and is very, very useful for becoming, I know if with chronic pain, you're aware of the pain within your body, very aware of it. So we do a body scan. I'm just starting at your toes, and we'll move up. I'll talk you through it. And then when we get to the crown, we'll flip it over, the body scan, and come back down. And it's like the scan at the checkout, you know, the scanner, pretty much like a light. I see it as a light scanning the body starting at the toes. So we'll do that. So just noticing your toes and seeing that scan coming up through your toes and your feet. Up through your lower legs, up towards your knees, and feeling that connection but underneath your feet with the earth below you. And that's your connection, the feelings of safety and security. And as you're scanning, just noticing any discomfort in your body, trying not to give it too much attention. And just going with the scan. So scanning up past your knees, up through your upper legs, up into your buttocks, and lower back, your abdomen, noticing any tension, and just breathing any tension out with the out breath. Through your hands, your fingers, noticing any tension there and backing that off, just breathing it out. Through your lower arms, arms, your elbows, the middle of your body, middle of your back, through your upper arms, chest, upper back, shoulders, noticing any tension. We hold a lot of tension in our shoulders. Just breathing that tension out with the out breath. Noticing it. Moving up through your neck and your jaw. Again, noticing the tension here around your jaw. We hold a lot of tension in our face, around our eyes, scalp, forehead. And just letting it go, noticing the tension and letting it go. And getting to the crown, flipping it over and coming back down. Scanning back down through your forehead, your scalp, your face, tension around your eyes, noticing that, tension between your eyes, noticing that. In your jaw, neck, the back of your head. Neck, shoulders, just breathing any tension out with the out breath. Coming down through your chest, upper back, upper arms, down through your middle of your back, elbows, lower arms, abdomen, lower back, buttocks, feeling the connection between where you're seated and tension there, upper legs, hands, fingers, knees, lower legs, and your feet, and then your toes. So just bringing your awareness back now to your breath, coming in through your nose, your nostrils, hitting your nostrils, coming down into your lungs, right down into your belly. Nice big breath in and out through your mouth. Breathing in and out. And just slowly bringing your awareness back to the room that you're sitting in. And opening your eyes if they're closed when you're ready.
That was incredible. Thank you.
How'd you go?
I always feel so much better when I do a meditation. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
It was amazing. There's some great techniques in there too. And it's nice to know that you don't have to be on the floor to do it. The benefits that you actually get from doing a meditation are just, they're there whether you can sit on a floor or whether you can, stop your mind racing, or it's just absolutely incredible, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. Yeah. Do it anywhere, anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime. Just reconnect and slows you down, slows you right down.
I find that a lot of those breathing techniques too, when I'm in a really stressful situation, I don't have to close my eyes or anything, but I use those breathing techniques myself. And it just, if you can just bring it in and do that deep breathing, it just releases some of that stress, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
And it helps you then be able to think a little bit clearer. And that way you're making better decisions all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And your stress levels are coming down. And I think that's absolutely fantastic. So thank you, honey. That is absolutely amazing. Is there anything else that you want to add? Because
I think so.
It was just incredible. I would love to have you back again. And
I have actually got a free meditation on my.
I was going to ask you, if the girls want to get a hold of you, Annette, how can they do that? I mean, we'll pop something down in the comments as well, but do you want to tell them how that they can actually get a hold of you and work with you and learn how to do this sort of thing?
Yeah, so they can reach out on Facebook or Instagram. So it's under my name, Annette Keat. So it's ANNETTE Keat, Keat. That's written there as well on the Zoom. Or email me. So it's Annette at innerpeace.vision. So all one word, all lowercase, Annette at innerpeace.vision. Yeah.
Oh no, that's excellent. We will talk EFT or something like that next time, because I know that that is another absolutely brilliant technique that we can bring into our lives that will help us, as you know, it's not just with chronic illness, but it helps us with everyday life. It's just incredible. All right. We might leave that one there for today. Thank you very much for that. And I will stop recording now if I can find the record button, because my eyesight glasses.